The deer have been through here. See all those holes in the ivy? I've also been through here. And they come up here, and bam! There's all this tamped down area. There's a deer track right there. There's tracks everywhere. And there's these feathers. And more feathers over there. Now, I have no idea what these feathers are. But the spruce boughs are tamped down here, and there appears to be some kind of a trail that animals have used a lot going into this little sheltered area. But I honestly don't know what the bird is or what killed it. So I decided to look really closely. Take this one feather here, for example. See, it has that sort of beigeish color, then it has gray, black, and white marking. But I don't know what killed it, I don't know what the bird is. There's all these tracks around, but I'm not a good enough tracker to tell you what they are. So, this is why I'm sending you this video. Whatever it was, just spread all the feathers around like this and then moved on. So here are some feathers from whatever was from the kill site. The color is that's sort of a beigeish brownish color. It looks white, but it's actually beige. Right here. Here's a more mature feather from the kill site, and that other one was like a less mature feather. This one you can see it's white, then black, then gray, and then on the other side it's like that. On a completely separate note, do you have any idea what this feather is? FYI, this feather has nothing to do with the other feathers in the kill site. It's just a feather that I found in a completely different location. And birds that I'd seen around there was either a thrasher, mockingbird, or catbird, and blue jays. But I'd also seen bluebirds, not there, but in a nearby location, so I'm not sure what kind of feather it is. Do you have any idea? This is a scat. I don't know what it is. It was on a... Okay, so the scats were on a gravel road to the Faulkner farm, and the big one was a dog scat. I figured that out. And then there was also off clumped to the left-hand corner a deer scat, which is just clumped together pellets. But then the two small, there's three small, there's like an elongated pellet and then a round pellet and then a sort of curvy one. That's the elongated pellet and the round pellet are one scat together. What happened here? What do we have here? What is this? Well, what we appear to have is fescue all around, and this little bush, and the ends have been broken or bitten off, and the ground has been tamped down. It looks like there's been some sort of a scuffle. The question is, what do we have here? We appear to have what do we have here? What we have here is a bush. This bush has an area below it that's been tamped down, perhaps even scuffled. The fescue is growing more richly around the area beneath where the bush is, and the ends of the bush have been either chewed, bitten off, or in other ways, somehow hurt or destroyed or just chewed. It's very Here's another closer view of the same bush, which had the damage below it and the pieces of it chewed or bitten off. Anyways, the location. Note about the location. We're not 10 feet away from the entrance to an old abandoned barn that houses about 20 cats. I've seen their sentries on the windows, and I know there are quite a lot of them. There's another barn across the way with even more cats. The location of this bush is in a sort of transition area with fields, and animals that I've seen around here are opossums, woodchucks, birds of all kinds, cats, blue jays, many deer, and dogs, I guess, but I'm not sure if they would come this close to the barn full of cats because we're about 10 feet away from the entrance and there's no water anywhere nearby. I also found some pokey red sweet gum berries because they were littered all over the ground. So, sweet gum. And I also found some pink or red dead nettle. And besides that, I discovered that that tree we have out front that always makes those white blooms is an umbrella tree, which is a species of magnolia. So guess what? That vine/shrub that we were always wondering what it was, when I went to your herbal class, the herbal lady had it as a decoration on her wall. It has red berries and sort of yellow encasing, so the red berries are encased in sort of yellow clusters or something. It's like red and yellow berries pretty much. And it's everywhere you go, you see it everywhere. It's like a vine, or it's a shrub, but you can't tell. And I found out what it is. It's Oriental bittersweet. Actually, it could be American bittersweet or Oriental bittersweet because they can't really be told apart, except for one of them grows faster and is more efficient, Oriental bittersweet. And Oriental bittersweet is a very invasive species, but it is eaten by birds and rodents, which explains why when we cleaned out the chicken coops out one time, there was all that bittersweet berries on the floor because the mice had been storing it up for the winter. And bittersweet is supposedly poisonous to cats, dogs, and horses. And bittersweet is that vine/shrub that you see everywhere. The end.